Hey, Cohen here, and recently I went in and had a surgery done, and I got to tell you that as I was going in for surgery, right, this was not too long ago actually, as I'm going into surgery, what do you think I'm thinking about? Put it in the comments below. Before I even get to it, put it in the comments right now. What do you think I was thinking about as I was going into surgery? What do you think I was thinking about? And then I want to ask you a second question. So really quickly, just put one thing into the comments really quickly. What do you think I was thinking about? Really quickly as I'm preparing for surgery, the days going into it, right? What do you think I'm thinking about? And then now I want to ask you a second question. As I'm done with my surgery, right? It's over. I'm recovering. What do you think I was grateful for? What do you think I was grateful for? What do you think I was thinking about? What do you think I was grateful for implementing into my life over the years? Put that into the comments or wherever you have an area to put it into. I'm curious. I want to read every single one of these. I want to get at least 100 to 200 different comments. So what do you think I was thinking about as I was going into surgery? And what do you think I was thinking about as I was recovering? And the answers are going to probably shock you, but they're also going to be really rewarding to a lot of you, especially if you're watching this video, because I know the type of person that you are if you're watching this, right? So I'm going to answer it for you. And hopefully you've already put in your ideas of what you think I was thinking about before I was going into surgery, and then after I got out and as I was recovering. So, of course, obviously, right, I'm thinking about having a good family, good support system, having a great wife, children that care about me, that love me, before and after I got out of surgery, right? So if you put that in there, you're 100% correct. 100% correct. And I think that's something that most of us, most people that are watching this can kind of agree on, right? When you get into a situation where you need someone, you have people that are calling in on you, that are checking in on you, that are sending you messages, that are coming by, that are stopping by, that are looking after you, right? Making sure, hey man, you good? You all set? So that was it. But here's the thing that most of us don't have, and what I had, and what I want to show you how to get. Most of us, most people, and probably you, if you're watching this, you don't have a financial security of knowing that if something major happens in your life, everything will be taken care of on the financial side of things, right? Your spouse doesn't have to worry about, does the mortgage get paid, right? Can they afford groceries? Going in and playing around with this FMLM stuff, right? That's out there, and that jobs are giving people a hard time about. How are they going to maintain the quality of life from the financial standpoint, right? If a major provider goes down and has to have something done, in my case, a surgery, how do you consistently keep that income coming in? Those were things that I did not have to worry about as I'm going into surgery. Didn't have to worry about, how's this thing going to be paid for? I've got great insurance, right? But what if everything isn't paid for? How do we take care of the rest of it? These are things that I didn't have to worry about, things that I didn't have to stress about. And the last thing you want is if something major comes up in your life, the last thing you want is having to add additional stress onto that thing that you're already dealing with. That's why we teach you guys how to publish digital content in the form of courses. It might be coaching programs, subscription programs. It may be mini courses. It might be Kindle publishing. That's why this stuff is so important. If for no other reason, if you don't have your digital publishing business in place, and if this year, we're in a new year now. If you're not serious about getting this stuff done, when will you get serious about getting it done? When will you get serious about buckling down and making the final steps that you need to make to get this thing in place? So that if something happens, and trust me, something will happen. It could be anything. It could be you losing your job. It could be one of your loved ones getting sick. It could be someone dying. It could be you getting sick, right? It could be you needing some type of unplanned surgery. When this stuff happens, what's your contingency plan? Do you have one? Is it something that you've thought about? Listen, we think about business plans. We think about having contingencies in our businesses and everything else, but we never have a plan for our life. We don't have a contingency for what if something unexpected happens, right? Most people don't. Most people put more time into planning their business than they do into planning their personal life and their health. What happens if something happens to you? I'm asking you to answer that question to the best of your ability. I'm also asking you to do something moving forward from this moment now to make sure that you and your children and the people that you care about and the things that you care about are protected. And the way that you do that is you build out a digital publishing business. I've had multiple businesses. I've had multiple things that I've invested in, from real estate to the stock market to mutual funds to you name it. Nothing has given me greater security, peace of mind, and return than investing and starting a digital publishing business. And this week, right, coming up, we're going to actually spend 6 days. We're going to give you a bonus day. We're going to spend 6 entire days showing you step by step. I'm going to whittle this thing down and make it as simple as possible. We're going to take super baby steps and show you exactly what you should be doing to build out one of the most powerful, long-lasting, income-generating digital publishing businesses that someone could wish to have. And it's 100% free, right? Here's how you go in and you sign up. You go over to Ty Cohen, so TYCOHEN.com/DWCC. So DWCC for Digital Wealth Creation Challenge. So TyCohen.com/DWCC, all right, for Digital Wealth Creation Challenge. You're going to join us for 5 days. We're going to get started on Monday. We'll start at 7 p.m. Eastern. You'll find some other time zones when you go over there to the website and register. It doesn't cost you anything to do it. We do have an option where you can upgrade to like a VIP or a platinum status. If you're super serious about this, make sure that you do that, because we'll give you some extra bonuses, including the option to hang around with me and my co-host, Caroline Trainer, who will answer every single question that you have about building out your digital publishing businesses and how to do it fast and in a super profitable manner with as little money as possible. All right? So make sure you go in, register right now. If you're watching this, please post that link in the comments as well. www.tycohen.com/DWCC. And I'll see you at the Digital Wealth Creation Challenge. If you're serious about this stuff, the first step is making sure that you're here. We've got tons of people that are joining us. You'll see like-minded individuals. The best way, the quickest way to get to where you want to be is by surrounding yourself with people that are also on a similar mission. Look, there's a lot of people that are out here that don't want to do anything with their life, right? There's a lot of people that, well, I was having this conversation with my daughter earlier this morning, that will try to purposely sabotage your results and drag you down. And sometimes these people are the closest people that are to us, because they're afraid of you getting somewhere where they also have the potential to get. And if you don't consistently make sure that you're around people that have the desire to move forward, to win, to not just be comfortable where they're at, it will screw you up. So that's one of the additional bonus reasons why you want to join us on the Digital Wealth Creation Challenge. Look, it's not going to get easier out here, guys. This year is going to get worse and worse and worse for people that don't set themselves up, for people that don't set their families up. And I hate for you to be one of those individuals that are caught in this whirlwind that's going to take place. It's already happening. You see it already happening. Inflation is going up. You go to the grocery store, you can't even get the same amount of things that you would have gotten just a couple of months ago. The cost of eggs, milk, bread, everything's going up. The cost of housing is going up. If you don't do something to kind of like fight and hedge against that, you're going to be in a very terrible position. I don't wish that on anyone. We're giving you a way to kind of come in here, learn from the best of the best. I've made millions and tens of millions of dollars doing what exactly it is that I'll be sharing with you and going over with you on the Digital Wealth Creation Challenge. And it's easy. If I can do it, you can do it. And you can probably get to a level where you're doing it even better than I do it. Right? Because you will have a roadmap. You'll have the plans. You'll have the system. And the system is the way that you do everything. Right? The system. If you have the proper system, and you got that system from someone that's already been super successful, You can take that exact same system and surpass their results in much less time. You look at anyone who's done something extremely well, I guarantee that they didn't just wing it. They had a system. And they probably got that system from someone that was doing pretty well at one point, right? So they looked at that system and they said, let me go in and model it. So we're giving you a system. I consistently do well with this stuff. I'm going to continue to do extremely well with this. And I want to take some people along with me. I'm inviting you to come along for the ride. You can come along for the ride and you can watch us continue to grow. You can watch your peers that might be looking at this video as well and watch them move from the position that they're in right now to a totally different position in just weeks from now, months from now, years from now. And the worst thing that you want is to be given the same exact opportunity, but you did nothing with it. Go in, visit tycohen.com/DWCC and join us for the Digital Wealth Creation Challenge for 6 straight days. We'll go for 90 minutes a day, 60 minutes to 90 minutes a day. So it isn't even a lot of time out of your schedule. But the time that you do give us will be life-changing. It'll be a paradigm shift for you. Join us. tycohen.com/DWCC. I'll see you soon.